If I wanted to lose belly fat in the next few months, here's exactly what I would do. And no, it's not starving myself, cutting out carbs completely, or even hopping on the next 30-day ab challenge trend and hoping it actually works. Because let's be real for a second, the second you even look at a cookie, it just simply feels like it goes straight to your stomach. You're probably eating better, moving more, but that belly fat, it's still there. And belly fat for women is simply different, especially as you get older. Once estrogen begins to drop, especially after 30, your body starts to redistribute that fat storage. And lower estrogen might mean more fat around your midsection. Combine that with higher stress levels and cortisol spikes, and your body naturally holds on to that belly fat. Not because it hates you, but because it's starting to protect you. So instead of beating yourself up for not having abs yet, let's talk about what actually works that's backed by science. You've probably seen those lose belly fat fast workouts all over YouTube and TikTok. So let's go ahead and clear that up. Number one, you cannot spot reduce fat. When your body burns fat, it does it systemically, not from one specific spot. You can strengthen your abs, but that layer of fat actually covering it will only reduce once your total body fat decreases. That's why your arms or your face might actually lean out well before your stomach starts to show any changes. Your body decides the order, not your workouts. But here's the good news. When you actually focus on fat loss the right way, your belly will absolutely follow. So let's go ahead and start with the most important piece of the puzzle. And here's where most women get this wrong. They assume that eating significantly less or starving yourself and working out more is the secret. But starving yourself doesn't completely burn that belly fat. It stores it. And when you cut calories drastically, your metabolism starts to slow down. Your cortisol rises and your body clings onto that fat, especially around your midsection, simply as a protective mechanism. What actually works is a moderate calorie deficit, about 15 to 20% below your maintenance calories. That's enough to lose fat and keep your hormones and metabolism relatively happy. And here's how to do it without counting every single gram or living in MyFitnessPal. Number one, you've probably heard it before. Prioritize your protein. Aim for a protein source at every meal. Think your eggs, your Greek yogurt, or even your chicken. And protein keeps you full and signals your body to burn fat instead of muscle. Fill half your plate with fiber-rich veggies. Think your spinach, your broccoli. Fiber is going to help you balance that blood sugar and your cravings, and even support digestion. Number three, don't fear those carbs and fats. Whole grain carbs, fruits, and healthy fats. Olive oil and avocado help regulate your hormones like leptin and ghrelin, which control hunger and fat metabolism. Number four, hydration. Even mild dehydration can spike cortisol levels and slow down fat metabolism. And when your body feels nourished and safe and not starved, it starts to let go of that excess fat, including that belly fat that you've been struggling with. Step two, how to speed it up. If you're eating smart and fueling your body properly, here's how to make the results come a little bit faster even if you're busy. Simply move more throughout the day. You don't need to live in the gym, you just have to move more. Studies show that walking 7,000 to 10,000 steps per day improves insulin sensitivity and reduces belly fat by lowering your cortisol levels. So try walking during your work calls, parking a little bit further away from the office, or doing short movement breaks between your meetings. Strength training at least 3 to 4 times per week. Building lean muscle is going to boost your metabolism 24/7. And every pound of muscle burns more calories at rest, even when you're sleeping. And as your muscle mass increases, your body becomes a lot more insulin sensitive, meaning fewer spikes during the day and less fat stored around your midsection. So go ahead and focus on compound moves like your squats, your deadlifts, your lunges. Prioritize sleep and stress management. Chronic stress equals chronic belly fat. When your cortisol levels stay extremely high, your body stores energy, particularly as visceral fat around your organs. So ensure you're getting enough sleep and limit your caffeine intake. And this isn't fluff. These are the exact factors that regulate your fat burning hormones. Think your cortisol, your insulin, your leptin and ghrelin, and your thyroid hormones, which control your metabolism. When you balance these, your belly fat does not stand a chance. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Belly fat is stubborn, not necessarily because you're lazy, but because your hormones, stress, and metabolism are all out of balance. You cannot spot reduce fat, but you can lose your total body fat and ultimately reshape your body. And the secret, of course, is a smart calorie deficit, including strength training, increased movement, and stress management. When you stop punishing your body and actually start working with it, your belly will start to shrink and your energy, confidence, and strength will start to skyrocket. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And I'll see you in the next video.